Hey, so today I'm just hoping to motivate you and probably me, because most of the time I'm talking to myself too, to try to motivate you or motivate us through our fears. So, a lot of the time we let fear control us, and so much so to it just keeps us frozen in place. And we don't move forward. We may have goals or dreams that we really want to achieve, but we're so afraid of failing, or we're afraid of what other people may say, or we're afraid of what other people may think, that we just kind of stay in place. And, it's not about other people, it is all about you. So you need to do whatever it is you need to do to help you move forward. And many times when we're so afraid of something, or we worry about it so much, most of the time the opposite happens. So, like, if you're so fearful that, I don't know, you're so fearful that a certain outcome is going to happen, most of the time it doesn't even happen that way. So you've just spent so much time worrying and stressing over something that didn't even happen. So all of those sleepless nights or hours, or however much time you spend on it, just thinking about something that could happen, and majority of the time it doesn't even happen. So whether it's like a fear of rejection, okay, if someone rejects you, what next? There's someone else that will accept you. If it's a fear of abandonment, the same thing. If someone abandons you, yes, it's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie, but someone will come along and accept you as long as you're open to that. Whatever the fear is, majority of the time, it's just not as big as we're making it. So it's that's why it's so important to just live in the moment, because what's in the present is what's actually happened. When you start worrying or stressing about your fears, that's either you're thinking about the future, what could happen, and again, it's possible, but it won't happen. So I know, like, one of my biggest fears was always, like, I guess, failing, or I know when I was facing, I guess, foreclosure and financial, like, bankruptcy, my fear, it was I was so afraid of it, but then I couldn't stop it. Being fearful didn't stop it from happening. And after it happened, it's like it happened. So what? Okay, so I was afraid of it. It happened. My fear didn't prevent it from happening. You get what I'm saying? So I was worried and stressed up until the point that it actually did happen. And so it was just extra anxiety, like extra stress, and without stopping it. So, and then when it did happen, okay, it happened, it made me stronger, I was able to bounce back from it. So hopefully it's the same thing with, if it's a job that's rejecting you, if it's a person, whatever it is, like that, whatever you're fearful of happening, if it does happen, majority of the time when something happens to us, it's, even though we don't see it in that moment, it makes us stronger, it makes us better. It's a lesson for us to learn. And it, not to say that it's good that it's happening, because definitely it doesn't feel like that in that moment, but it will make you a better person, a stronger person. So just try to stay in the moment. Try not to worry about your fears. Whatever the biggest thing is that you fear, maybe think about it, and just think about what are some possibilities if that thing actually happened. And you probably will see then, even just looking at the possibilities, that it's not as bad, or it wouldn't be as bad as you thought. So if you fear losing your job, okay, yes, it will be stressful in that moment, obviously, but I'm sure you would be able to find something, like you would be able to bounce back. You would realize that you have support, you have family, you have someone, something would fall into place, and it would probably motivate you to maybe do something that you wouldn't normally do. Like, look at so many people with the pandemic, that fear led them to entrepreneurship. So whatever it is, just try not to be so focused on the fear itself, and just know that even if whatever your biggest fear is happens, you will still overcome it and get through it. So I hope that kind of helps someone. So again, if you found it valuable, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.